Hello there, it's a bright and sunny day here at Achim in the eastern region of Ghana. Do you remember a couple who visited our farm months ago? It was a Ghanaian and a Zimbabwean couple with only a dream to build one of the largest farm resorts in Ghana. I really hope you do. I am back here at their farm today and it's amazing what that dream has become today. I want you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. This is Farming in Africa YouTube channel. We are all about livestock and more. We love the animal parts of the agricultural world. And if you're already a subscriber, I always say thank you, but you know what to do. Go a step further, hit the notification button for me. So when we bring you project journeys like this one, the end is going to blow your mind. I shall be back. Welcome back. So the couple, Mr. and Mrs. Nyama, yes, they acquired some sizable piece of land right here at Achim Tafo, and you would bear me witness that as they contracted yours truly, Farming in Africa, we have brought you progress reports every step of the way. Starting right with their visit at our farm, where they even told us of their dream to have, as part of the farm resort, a fruits farm right here. And that was the first time I, Nadia, heard of what we call the Wambugu apples. They mentioned the dragon fruits. Guys, I kid you not, those words, they've become a reality now. I would go close to where all of these fruits I've mentioned are being cultivated. But hey, you remember how we brought you progress reports from when they started the construction, and the artisans they contracted, got things wrong. And we came in with the expertise, helped to rectify things. Now, the pen is totally complete and their graze yards have been cultivated. I'll show you in a minute how the cementia grass is doing, but let me just chip in this. In one of our nutrition videos by Fred, he mentioned how a farmer bought some seeds from us and there were complaints that those seeds didn't germinate. So we took them and nursed them at our own farm, and we showed you literally in the video how they were doing. Well, they have transplanted those seeds. It is this very farm he was talking about. And for me, I think I'm just excited so much about the fact that out of the 5 fundamental pillars we preach about in order to have a successful livestock agribusiness, infrastructure is steadily becoming one of my favorites. Why? Because to see the transformation from a bare land to a land filled with such beautiful facilities in a matter of months, I think it is mind-blowing. And so today, if this were to be a documentary, guys, this is the very end of the project we started on, right from initial construction to this time. And I must also say that they are rearing over 30 goats here. Guys, this hasn't been more than 3 months. So that dream, it is possible. They are rearing over 30 goats here, over 20 of the exotic ones. So they had a share in the consignments, which we received recently. They have some Kalaharis here, some Savannas, some Sani goats, and I think Boa. We will show you that shortly. And of course, it's all about goats here. So we also have some local West African dwarfs right here at the farm. They are doing amazingly well. Let's go in there and start with their graze yard, yeah? Where I am is where they have planted the cementia grass. I told you of their story, and so I'm literally bringing you the evidence of how well they are doing. We nursed them and transplanted them here. As you can see, it's beautiful. The good thing about this place is it's heavily green, vegetation filled, so feed here is not a problem. But remember, they cultivated their feed before they even introduced the animals here. And I'm so happy to say that everything we have taught you, we have told you concerning this particular project, you have seen it in all of the videos we have reported to you. So this is one of the paddocks, and you can see the cementia grass doing amazingly well and thriving. I want to take you to the pens, even the architecture, the layout of their farm, guys. If you get it right, there is no stress in this livestock agribusiness at all. So let's go in there and see how some of the animals are doing. And for those of you who ask, do the animals thrive in the West African climate? Listen, this is not our own farm. So for you to tell me, oh, maybe we are doing something extra special and that's why the animals are thriving, I'm not at our farm today. I'm at a different farm, and I would let you see how the animals are coping and thriving here as well. Follow me, let's go. There are 4 pens here, and I'm in front of the first one. I told you that some of the constants you would always see at our own goat farm is, of course, you would see some hay. Definitely the green forage is always available, and you would see some pellet feed. When we go in there, you would see exactly that. Did I also mention Salt Lake? It's nice to meet good students, huh? That's all I'm trying to say. And right here, we have the Kalahari Red. Hi, Mama. Guys, they are doing so well. They are doing so well. And I must say that this particular project brings us, a company as a whole, so much fulfillment and pride to know that this place was what, just a piece of bare land some few months ago, and now it is a fully functional farm with other branches and aspects also going on. And I must also say that Fred and the entire team is also here today. Of course, I've told you about our aftercare support, checking on you every now and then to make sure you are doing things right and the animals are being treated well, because that is a solid investment and you need to get a return on your investment. This is another pen. All I'm trying to tell you right now is this is a fully functional farm. They have imbibed the teachings they have gotten over this period, and the animals are doing great. You would see, you've seen them behind me and in their pens as well. We have the local ones as well, and they are all doing amazingly well. I think I have seen my boss around on his rounds, so let me try and get a word from him, because hey, to see a project at this stage near completion, it's amazing. Hi Fred, but how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. How do you feel coming here after, what, barely 3 months? It was first a bare piece of land, and today all of this. I mean, I just want to know how you feel about that.
I mean, it's looking very good. I'm super impressed. I think the one thing when I come to this farm I'm always excited about is, you know, normally we say that you can't be an absentee farmer.
Yeah.
You know, you can be a farmer in the US or in the UK and still have your investment work. And this farmer, like we know, is in the UK, but anytime I come here, there's a lot of progress.
Yeah.
The people here are very committed to the job, and I think that really makes a huge difference in terms of how the farm is progressing. They care about what they are doing here and the animals here. So this is one of the farms that I come and I feel like I have less job to do. So it's really good to see.
But do you feel some real pride in seeing how far they have come?
Obviously, yes. I mean,
do you remember the wrong construction in the initial stages?
Definitely. There's always a beginning and mistakes, but it makes the story much better to say. But, you know, it's very exciting to see that this model is working, you know, and it's not just working for us, but it's also working for other farmers. And I'm hoping that, you know, someday, even when we are dead and gone, you know, people can have a model that they can use at their farm that will help in the success of the animals and the farm in general.
That's amazing. Last question. When you see Fred wearing gloves, just know that some action is going on. How? I know you've checked on the animals. How are your babies doing, as you love to call them?
Like I said, I didn't actually do much today because, you know, I can see from science, you know, physical science that, you know, there's nothing really to check in detail. Wow. So I haven't really used it today, even though I thought I was going to use it. Wow. So they're doing very well. The nutrition is on point.
Adapted to our environment,
yes.
The exotic ones.
Yes. I mean, there was a sunning goat that was doing very bad when it came, and now you can see all signs proving that it's heading towards the right direction. They are all doing very well. Those that have been here for the past, 5 months are doing great. Those that are pregnant, I could see.
What are the local ones? I saw you with them.
Yeah, so the local ones are ones that have just introduced, and I think that we have a long way to go. That is the goal. So I'm always happy to see that because, we can always import this. So it's great that whatever we are learning for the exotic, we are also transferring it to the local ones. So for the first time, these local ones are eating good food, a good balanced food. Yeah. So the joy is, how are they going to look in the next 1 year? And could this be the parent stock that is really going to transform our local stock as well? Who knows? But we are all learning and we'll see the future.
Who knows? We are all learning and we'll see the future. Thank you so much, Fred. You heard it from the horse's own mouth. And for me, my takeaway from what Fred said is to see that our model is working perfectly well on other farms. You know, people have sometimes had their doubts. Is it because you guys seem to, you know, have a good grip over all of this, that's why it's working at your farm? But I have mentioned to you that this is a project we took up from scratch. And today, listen, I'm standing by solid structures, infrastructure, facilities. It's amazing. The local goats are doing amazingly well. Right now, this is an experimental phase, like Fred said, because we just introduced them here. So we are going to put them on a balanced diet, a good nutritional plan. And hey, trust us to bring you progress reports on how they are doing. But today, this particular video is to let you know that that dream you have, it is very possible. I don't want to sound all sentimental today, but that dream you have, guys, it's possible. And we have shown you clips, we have brought you videos practically of how this whole project started and where we have gotten to now. To talk of our aftercare support too, it is amazing. So if you start your own farm, listen, you don't have to be afraid. We are collaborating with farmers all over the place, all over Africa, all over the world, to help do this livestock agribusiness right. I really hope you're as inspired as I have been today by being here at the beautiful farm at Achimtafo in the eastern region of Ghana. I would speak to the farm manager here, get some few words from him before we sign out. So please don't go anywhere. All right, so I have your ever committed. Fred said this farm has some very committed people. This is one of the most committed people, farm managers I have ever met in my life. Let me introduce you to George. I believe you've heard or you've seen him in one of the videos before. Hi, George.
Hello, Nadia.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, and you?
By God's grace, I'm doing good. I just remember how we came at first and there was nothing here, and now this place is as busy can be. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, it's really amazing. It's really amazing. Yeah. I told you from the start. It seems my mother told you we are going to copy and then we are going to paste.
I see.
That is exactly what we are doing, and we are learning from you guys farming in Africa, and us the way you people are at least helping us in this business. We are really happy about it.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is how far we have been to now. So that's where we are heading to, and we are praying that next time when you come, you are going to see a different thing altogether.
It's amazing. The progress we are seeing right now, it's already mind-blowing. What are the two main things you would say have contributed to this transformational progress I am seeing? Give me just two.
Just to
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I'm going to say. With the goods, now I can see a whole lot of difference in them now.
I see.
Yeah, the way they are doing, because when Sunny came, let me take Sunny as example. When Sunny came,
guys, this guy, he has names for all of the animals.
Yeah,
this animal he's talking about is called Sanin P.
yeah.
So when Sanin P came,
Exactly. That is what Nadia is saying. When Sunny P came, it was really very bad.
Yeah.
But with now,
Yeah.
the difference in Sunny P, when you see Sunny P, you really be happy about it. Sunny P is looking good. So that is what I'm going to say. I've seen a whole lot of transformation in them too as well.
is it because of the nutritional plan? What would you say about the nutritional plan that caused Sanin P to have such progress?
With this place, God has been so good to us.
Yeah.
We are having a whole lot of plants around.
Vegetation is
Yeah,
abundant.
exactly.
Yeah.
So we change diet for them. That is what we do.
Variety of feed, yeah?
Yeah, that is what we do day in, day out. Yeah, we give them the A, and then we
hay.
have a whole lot of greens, different types of greens around,
Yeah.
and that is what we do for them.
And I saw that you are supplementing their feed with the livestock
yeah,
feed as
yeah,
well.
exactly. That is what we are doing too as well.
Do they like it?
They really like it, and the way they enjoyed it is massive. It's massive. When I sometimes go inside to see my goats, the way they are faring,
Yeah. Your
I
heart
feel so
swells with
great.
pride.
Yeah.
Guys, let me also tell you that if you want to bond with your animals, and let me give you one secret: feed them with the livestock pellet feed. At our farm, when they see some in your hand, they want to just chew your whole hand self because
It's not easy.
it's lovely and they love it.
Like the way you are saying, I sometimes take some in my hands for me to just put it in their mouth for me to see how they do. Yeah.
The joys of a livestock farmer.
It's not easy. I'm really happy about how things are going. Yeah.
So that's number one. You've mentioned the nutritional plan, how it has brought massive progress and growth. What's number two secret would you share with us here that has caused this beautiful progress we are seeing?
With my secrets, the whole thing is the feed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the feed.
The feed,
that
yeah.
I give them day in, day out.
Yeah.
Yeah, without one, the pellets in the morning,
Yeah.
and then after that, maybe in the afternoon,
Yeah.
you just give them some A, and then you add some greens to it.
Oh, that's
yeah.
amazing.
So
That's
one, the A.
Yeah.
Sometimes the A will be at a different place, and then the greens too will be at a different place. So that's the secret.
That's the secret. George, I'm so grateful. Farm manager of Ashvic Organic Farms at Achimtafo. You are doing amazingly well.
Thank you.
And we are always there for you.
Thank you.
You know where to find us.
Thank you
Yes.
very much.
Thank you
We are
too for your
we are
time.
really happy about you coming to us to support us
Yeah.
in this business. We really appreciate you so much.
Thank you, George. I'm grateful. Guys, on this note, if I don't pause this video, I think I would grow a bit sentimental, and I don't want to. But it's really humbling to see that what is working at our farm, it's working at other people's farms as well. And this is their goal. In order to revolutionize the entire livestock industry in Africa, we have to do that by doing things right, one farm at a time. And on this note, if you are still thinking of that dream, it is high time you moved it into the reality zone. Till I come your way again with another video, it is all love from Fred and the entire Farming in Africa team today from Achimtafo to you. See you in another video. Thank you so much. Bye.